Unaona takataka inafanyika Malava. Hiyo ni warm up ya 2027 because Iebc imetuonyesha tofauti yake. Takataka ya municipal ni moja iko dump site na ingine iko na building huku. So, nimeambiwa ni nyamaze, isiongee. But I will talk and talk and talk. Juu nimejaribu kufunga mdomo, imeshindikana. Na chukua simu kidogo.
We've got some interesting developments coming in from Mbeere North. Now listen to this. The former speaker Justin Muturi has just released a statement on Twitter, and he is saying that according to UDA, Newton Karaoke got 141 votes in Kanyaumbora. Yet the Form 34A, the official document from the Iebc, shows that he had, that is Ndwiga, got 236 votes. Now on the flip side, if you look at what Wamuthende got on the Form 34A, Wamuthende got, let me look at it just right now. I'm going to tell you. He got 76 votes. But whatever you are seeing now as the projection is that Wamuthende in that Kanyaumbora polling station got 83 votes. Therefore, I think what Justin Muturi is saying, somebody is being subtracted while the other is being added. So that's an interesting development. We'll see how it goes.
Watu wa opposition wanaona moto. Hii ni gari ya moto. In this case, ni gari ya Eugene Wamalwa. Kuitanishwa na opposition Kenya ni kama laana. Mahali unakanyaga kesi, vurugu, patashika, mshike. Say my shoes for me.
We can now be able to make projections on the Mbeere North constituency results. Now, Leo Wamuthende is leading in the charge, and it is expected that he is going to be announced the winner because almost 97% of the polling stations are almost being done as of the time of this recording. And therefore, we are projecting that Leo Wamuthende, UDA candidate, is going to win the Mbeere North constituency member of parliament seat. Stay tuned.
Majamaa, lakini kwa mtandao, watu wa Gen Z tunabanja. Lakini mjamaa ukifika time ya kura, mjamaa tuendi. Ukiangalia kwa line zote leo, watu wamekupiga kura, ni wazae. Majenzia wako. Mimi nakwambia ni bulanda. Kama ni nyinyi mtaka kuchange, 2027 lazima tumjipange. Otherwise, abulanda.
The united opposition, you guys did that. You showed up, you campaigned for your guys, you planned yourself. Some of your parties are not even more than 1 year old. You mobilized yourself, you are fighting against state machinery, a regime that has been in power for only 3 years. They have stolen from every sector. They had money, they had the Iebc, they had the police behind them. You showed up with the unity of your people. The seats that you have won, congratulations. Pat yourself in the back, you did that. The ones that you have not won, it is okay, you give them a run for their money. Nabado, we have learned their tactics. We have seen what they are capable of doing. We will be better in 2027. You have really reawoken the hope inside Kenyans. We know it can be done. One term can be realized. It's a reality that we will achieve united. You guys, cabinet ministers walitoka kwa maofisi kuenda kwa ground. Akina speaker, kila mtu walikuwa kwa ground na mapesa na magari. Ni watu mumepenya, mumeshinda.
ODM ama broad based iko hapa kuhonga wapigaji kura. Nimetoka Mjanaheri, nimesumbuana na governor paka governor katoroka akiwa nahongana. Nikakuja Gongoni, nikaja nikafukuza wakihongana. Nikapigiwa simu, huyu sijui ni blood fucking Tungule huyu ako hapa.
Lugha sanifu tu, lugha sanifu.
Sana mimi nataka nitoke na huyu nitoka kitu nyingine. Sitaki kuongea.
Asante basi, ni harakati tu. Wapo piga picha yangu naweza kuonesha tu hapa basi. Ndio hao wawili basi.
Iebc inasema kwamba juzi we have registered only 90,000 voters. I was asking myself, 47 counties, 90,000 divided by 47 inakuja ngapi? Inakuja ngapi? 2,000 voters. They are lying. I've seen much more voters than that. There's another thing. I went around with my sister Shakira. We went to the Embakasi Iebc office.
So when you are going to register.
I also went to Kenya Railways. Imefichwa huko ndani kabisa.
Especially the one that you did na Shakira.
Yeah, it is in some way even the cars cannot access it. Lazima upake gari nje alafu tembea na mguu ndio ingie ndani. So the government is intentionally shying away from registering more voters. Yet 600,000 in Wajir and 800,000 in Garissa have already been registered. That is 1.4 million vote bank.
The trainer, because kuna maths is not mathing.
800,000 people have got IDs in Garissa.
Registered ID, not voters.
IDs. 600,000 have got in Wajir. What makes you think they just got IDs just for fun? These are already voters. They'll be put in without you knowing. So 1.4 million vote bank for Ruto is already there. Because if today Ruto decides that Aden Duale is his running mate, amefunga kazi, juu hakuna Muislamu ambaye atapiga kwingine. He will play with that card. You know, Ruto likes playing around with the religion. He always plays the religious card. If you did it today, he says Aden Duale is his running mate. Amefunga kazi. All the Muslims, that's a 2.5 million vote bank. He has gone with it. I've worked. It would be very hard for even me as a sheikh to convince Muslims that hapana Aden Duale nini akona hizo ubaya. Watasema sheikh afadhali huyu kuliko kina Kalonzo.
Also, people will say that it was so small, but look at this. There was an election in all the regions of Kenya except Central Kenya. There was an election in Coast. So IBC has a feel of how Coast would actually go. There was an election, at least 2 in Eastern, from Mbeere. Mbeere is Eastern, as much as it, and we need to be very clear, Mount Kenya is not Central. Okay. Oh, yes, I went to talk about regions, yeah, so that then people don't mix that. Yeah. So Mbeere and Mumbuni, that is in Eastern. Northeastern, we had Banisa, and I think there was another one, I think, in Wajir. I don't know whether I'm correct. In Rift Valley, we had a number of them. Turkana had 2, Narok, Baringo. So you look at that. Then in Western, we had 2 by-elections. In Nyanza, we had, I think, 2. So only Central Kenya did not have a by-election. And Kariobangi North is not so far from Central Kenya. So literally today, IBC had its staff in literally all the regions of Kenya. So if you look, of course, I know if you look quantitatively, you say 1.27% is a very small data set to go in.
All right.
But if you were to extrapolate that number and try to look at 2027, just imagine, I can tell you it is something to worry. So I hope that IBC has taken its lessons. The guys at Interior have actually taken their lessons, and that for what they have learned out of this, it will help them to sharpen their strategies, to work it out better.
All right. Yeah.
Majamaa, mimi ni Bulanda, ule jenzi aliyokusimama kura huko Baringo, ameona giza, ameona vumbi. Mimi nakwambia, lakini nyinyi jenzi nyinyi, kazi ni kupiga mdomo kwa mtandao, lakini kura mpigi. Huyu jamaa ameona giza Bulanda.
We can now project that the UDA candidate of Purko Ward in Kajiado County, that is Mpusia Amos, is now expected to be the winner or the new MCA of Purko Ward in Kajiado County. Stay tuned. All right, now the situation in Kasipul Kabondo is quite interesting because you can't be able to tell whether it is Boyd Were of ODM or the independent candidate, that is Sam Aroko, who's going to take it, because it's like in every other department, they are going head to head, and it is too early to say whether there is somebody who's going to take a lead with a margin or not. Therefore, I think this one, it will be quite early to call right now, but tomorrow we may have the results ready for Kasipul Kabondo. So stay tuned. We'll give you the results here and the possible projections of the two.
Toka nje. Atoke huyo. Toka nje. Saki damu yangu ipande juu. Kama umepiga kura, enda nyumbani. Toka mzee, toka. Toka nje.
Majamaa, mimi niombe ni bulanda. Mimi noma si noma. Wenda pita na wewe. Si ati nini. Kindiki mjamaa amedeliver. Ukiangalia dio area ya Mbeere, yeye amefanya man wa Mudhende akashinda. Mimi niombe ni bulanda. Ni kama sisi watu wenye tulikuwa Azimio 2022, hatuko tunajua kutumia gava. Vitu tumefanya huko Mbeere. Bulanda.
And passing a message. So to that young person who is a goon, that young person who takes arungu ama anachukua machete, manzi anatokea nayo kwa street, tunahitaji kumwambia ukweli. We need to tell them that you are not a hero because you did that. You are not a soldier because you did that. You are not a patriot. You are actually someone who is financing a political oligarch to continue stealing from you for the next 5 years. And actually tomorrow, that same goon is going to be an exhibit A. With their face is going to be exhibit A in an election petition. I can bet even tonight their mother will be frustrated and will be having nightmares of their son hitting old women with rungus, which is really a big shame. It is not something to be proud of as young people. It is something that we should shun and call out. Because manze, kuongea ukweli, hakuna hii Kenya saizi, sisi wote we in a hard situation in life. All of us are tight. Manze mambo ni ngumu. Hata unapata graduate, msee amesoma, amemaliza kampo, lakini hata anauza tropical kwa streets. Watu wanajaribu kujituma, wengine wanauza njugu. And see, tunasema those are the odd types of jobs, but these are just people who are trying to make and earn a living decently, because that is the most important thing. But look at this other person. You are financing a politician and enabling them to continue looting from you so that you continue suffering. And in the future, you are going to be wondering, why are things not working for me? But it is the same decision that you made as a goon to choose that kind of a life by yourself. So what we need to do by ourselves is, one, call them out. A young person should not be a goon by all means, because this means that you are the same person who is frustrating your age mates who are here calling for good governance. Sisi wote hapa tunaweza kuwa tuna call for good governance, but manze muri wangu akienda nipige rungu, sita vote, nitakuwa hosi, sitaweza kuvote. Lakini umuri wangu anahitaji understand that ni kweli atapewa hiyo punch ama atapewa hiyo food yenye wanapeangwa, lakini ameuza a whole 5 years. And this is the sensitization I'm speaking about. So to my fellow young people, I'm pleading with you from the bottom of my heart, and even lifting my hands up and requesting, let us not be used by politicians. Let us not accept to be used. This is our future that we're speaking about. For goodness sake, this is the future of your children you're speaking about. These old people wako na watoto washawalea. They don't have a future to look at. Manze ni future yetu tuna risk. Wewe ukitumiwa kama goon upige wenzako wasivote, literally it is the future that you're trading. Again, let me mention something that is very important. These politicians, you need to know that there is an awakening. You can tell in this room that all of us are speaking the same language. We are calling for good governance in Kenya. We are calling for accountability, and we are calling for an end to all this nonsense that is happening. And kagina acha nikwambie, it is the baby steps that actually get a child to walk. We are not stagnant. Let me say this, and it is extremely important. We are not stagnant. At least we are moving. We want to walk. Right now we are crawling. I know by the grace of God we will walk. And we will move from walking and we will start flying. And Kenya is going to be a better country. And it is upon us as young people to ensure that actually we hold each other's hands. Let us not, tusiachiliane mikono, like sisi wote tushikane mikono. When we say that we want good governance, let us actually mean it. Manze si kusema good governance uko hapo unapiga wazazi na mawe, uko hapo watu unapiga voters na marungu. That is not the good governance we're speaking about. It is not the first world country we keep on speaking about that mse kwa hapo na attack voters wenye wanataka kuregister.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye mi wanapenda, so kanapenda toto chupa na haga nono.
Madam na kudai, umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit, unawacha nikismile. Ama niko high, you are lies, nice.
Kono moja mbele, gini yende rembe. Baila, baila.